Today we're talking about core belief systems, and anytime we talk about how core beliefs are developed, we have to talk about the brain. If we think of the brain as a seed and it's planted into a nurturing environment, it will begin to sprout roots in order to survive the experience that it's having. And out of those roots, we call those roots the coping strategies. And whether they are healthy or maladaptive, they are the coping strategies that the brain adapts to be able to continue to grow. So after those roots go down into that soil, that nurturing environment, what sprouts up out of our coping strategies is a core belief. And just as Tina always says, your belief controls your behavior.
So true.
Right? In getting our conversation started, what does Satan use in our everyday life to sabotage us and distract us from the abundant life we actually have the inheritance to?
The one thing that Satan uses is our mindset. He works on our mindset. And again, when you talk about the soil, we don't know where life is going to find us. We don't know what season we're going to be in, but it's all about how we practice our thoughts. Like if our thoughts are negative, our feeling is going to be negative and our behavior is going to be negative.
Our feelings, that's a big part of it.
Yes.
And when you don't know how to come out of it and be surrounded by women who can encourage you or women who could share their testimonies, then you want to isolate yourself. And in isolation, you keep hearing that same voice. You're not worthy. You're not worth it. You're not accepted. I can't do it. And so when you put yourself in that predicament, it becomes worse.
Yes. Yeah.
The scripture says that God comes to renew our minds.
Yes.
And so it's important that no matter where you land in terms of soil, like if you were in good soil, bad soil, God has a plan for that too as well, that we're not stuck where we started, that He's come to renew our minds. And the other thing I think about too is that, the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but he also comes to make you feel guilty, for you to blame.
A lot of women are afraid to share it, and then on the other end, some women are like, I'm just tired of hearing some of the same old stories, or I'm tired of, and it really is the enemy, we know at that time, trying to suppress what they're feeling, what they're thinking, but also because the enemy has tricked their mind to think, okay, somebody already heard that. Which we know that even though it might be the same thing, the way it affected you is different than how it affects me. The way it affected you is different. And God, He works with us just like these seeds. They're all individually made just like we are. They're going to take a different amount of water. They're going to take a different, potting way. So your story is different, and it's vital.
When we talk about being planted in an environment that allows that seed to develop healthy coping strategies, we also have to acknowledge the environment we place that seed in will impact how we try to cope, navigate, and it's directly tied to what we begin to believe to be true about what is happening around us.